What's going on, guys? It is the JVL podcast. We're back again. Like we said, we're gonna keep being consistent. I'm pretty sure we said that, but I'm here with me, your boy Jay, and then we got Dre right here.
Your boy Dre back in the building. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all having a fantastic weekend.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for my upcoming weekend. I'm gonna be going to Miami for Unrivaled, but we don't gotta talk about that. But yeah, there's a few things we can cover. We're gonna cover actually. So we're gonna start off with the NBA All Star and everything that happened there. You tuned in for the All Star, right?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I sure didn't, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't tune in. I haven't seen an All Star where I've been wanting to tune in for years. It's it's literally turned to more of an attraction than basketball. It's
That's true. That's
become
true.
more. It's been more celebrity heavy, like focused on celebrities more than the actual game itself. So I'm being perfectly
Valid.
honest. I didn't tune in at all. Like the 3 point contest, it literally had nobody in there that I was interested in. Like y'all literally had Buddy Hill in the 3 point contest, and that's not a bad thing for him. But I'm like, y'all got all the heavy hitters in the 3 point contest that should have been there but wasn't there. Then you got the
Type
dunk
thing. Yeah.
contest, which to me, the dunk contest hasn't been good since Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine. And
That's
then
valid.
the All Star game itself is more. I feel like it's more of a globetrotter type of vibe than an actual All Star game. So like, there's no type of defense.
Yeah.
So I,
Well, I
I ain't gonna lie, I
mean,
set that mug out.
hey, that's valid. I mean, 3 point contest. If y'all didn't tune in, y'all didn't tune. Some people did. I tuned in because I just like watching basketball. I don't know anything basketball. There was no basketball games happening. There was college women's basketball. I was catching up with that. But the All Star, I was watching a little bit. 3 point contest. If y'all tuned in, Dame didn't get that three-peat. I think they gave that to Tyler Hero, which is also why I watched 3 point contest because I like Tyler Hero. So I mean, I was interested in that. Tyler Hero's on my Eastern Conference team, so I had to go watch him, see if he's gonna get it or not. And he went crazy. It was solid. And then I think my favorite event would have to be the dunk contest. And I wish you saw the Mac McClung dunks, but Mac went crazy. He three-peated, if y'all ain't know. He had some
Oh,
crazy dunks. Yeah, bro, he had some crazy dunks, man. He jumped, I think his first dunk, he jumped over a Kia K5.
oh, not to cut you off. That's
Oh no,
that,
you could,
that's
bro.
the reason. That's the reason why I didn't watch the dunk contest. If you pay attention, like I was talking to my cousin about this, I said if you take away the aesthetics of the dunk and you focus on like the actual dunk itself, he did an in game dunk. Like he literally,
Yeah.
like yeah, he jumped over the game, and yeah, I'm like, if you take away the fact that he jumped over the car, if you just look at the dunk and you just take away the car, he literally did a reverse dunk. Like he did a
Type
fast
thing.
break dunk.
Yeah.
And
I
my
was
cousin
so
was like,
crazy.
he was like, oh, you just talk. Yeah, it's the aesthetics. Like, yeah, we go crazy when they jump over like cars or like 7 people. But if you're pretty much doing a end game dunk at the end, it's like getting a Sunday with no toppings.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
it looks good, but then like once you start looking at it, you're like, okay, what's the chocolate syrup? Where's the peanuts? Where's the cherry on top? I'm missing
Yeah.
some things. It looks
That was
good,
an end
but it's
game
not
dunk.
completed.
Yeah, that was definitely an end game dunk. That thing was wild. I think
And then it's like, oh, he's competing. You better watch out, Vince Carter. We got a better dunker. I'm like, bro, I know y'all did not
Vince
just compare those
Carter.
dunks to Vince Carter.
Yeah, nah, Vince Carter's so the best dunker in the whole world. That man is crazy. Mac did do some end game stuff. He did do a crazy dunk. I think he did a double dunk. I think he jumped over someone. I don't remember. But he did a double dunk. There was one dunk he jumped over he jumped over Evan Mobley. But even with the platform on the bottom, he tapped the rim and then he dunked. I was like, man, this man can freaking jump, man. He can fly. I mean, that's probably the only thing that was cool about it. I mean, the other dunks were solid. I felt like Stephen Castle had a chance. But like no one Mac Barr was gonna do some crazy stuff like he did at that dunk contest. I mean, but he three-peated and he made some history in the NBA, All Star history type thing. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it was insane. But I mean, the one thing they did do about the All Star game though, instead of it being Eastern Conference and West Conference going up against each other, there was like a tournament. They did like I think like a 4-team tournament or something. And I mean, it was a cool, different like little, I know new thing they added in All Star, which I thought was pretty cool. But if I'm being honest, as when you was talking about how they don't really play seriously and do that defense, if you watch like the ones that were going like the rookies and the rising stars were playing serious ball, bro. They're more serious
Yeah,
than the all star
the
players.
Rising Star Challenge is always going to be fire because they're hungry. They're trying to get to the All Star game.
Yeah,
They're trying to get the All Star vote. So next year they don't have to be in the Rising Star Challenge. They're trying to be in the All Star game. But me personally, what I would do with the All Star game, I would go back to the East versus the West,
I like that a
and
little better too.
what I would do is I would change the format somewhat to like the baseball's All Star game. So like if the East wins, whoever the team from the Eastern Conference, they automatically get home field advantage
Type thing. Yeah.
throughout the finals. Because in
Right.
baseball, if the American League wins, then American League gets home field advantage during the World Series. Or if
Right.
the NL wins, then they get home field. So it's like something to actually play for.
Yeah.
These
See,
All
that's
Star
pretty
games,
cool.
like they're fun to watch, but then like you don't really you don't really have anything going on for them to like want to push for. Like now, they just be out there. It be like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They out here trying to do all type of 360 windmill behind the back dunks, and they just sitting there high fiving each other. Like, bro, it's still a game at the end of the day. And y'all
That's
out
true.
here cracking jokes with each other.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun, but yet competitive. Like, I don't want to go out there and then I'm over here trying to win the game, even though it's just an all star game. I'm trying to win the game for my team, and I see my teammates high fiving somebody who just dunked on our team.
Type thing. Yeah, yeah, I
That
agree
gonna make
with
me
you on
not want
that
to come
one.
back.
I agree with you on that one. I mean, I just be watching. I mean, other than that, the All Star was kind of cool. It was cool. I just want to watch some basketball because I had some players I want to see poop and they hooped. It was cool to see. Um, I think I think the last best All Star game, in my opinion, was when I think what year was it? It was Kobe. It was the year. I think it was 2016. It was Kobe's last All Star game. That
Yeah,
was
because
probably
it was
my favorite All Star game.
competitive.
Yeah, it was. Even though they did mess around a little bit, but it was just cool. But it was just cool seeing the players. I mean, they still have fun with it, but it was definitely some competition, a lot more competition when Kobe was there playing his last All Star game. I was like, dang, rest in peace, Kobe, man. Man's a legend, my all time favorite basketball player. So that was probably my last. That was probably like the best All Star game I ever watched. The other ones were cool. I mean, I still tuned in here and there, but I mean, like, I usually look forward to like the dunk contest and like 3-point contest. I tuned in a little bit, but between the 3-point contest and the dunk contest, I would much rather watch the dunk contest over that. And if I do watch East and West, they go up against each other. I mean, it's cool too, but then you see them playing around. I be laughing at them, not gonna lie. I can't lie. I be laughing at them. They be goofy. I be like, y'all funny. They don't take it seriously. I feel like every All Star game they don't. But I mean, A new format will be cool. So I do like that idea. That would be cool. We have to let Adam Silver know, bro.
right?
Adam Silver, hear us out, man. Change the format up again, where it's more competitive and worth playing for. And
Like it can be fun and competitive. Give them
exactly,
something to actually push forward to.
exactly, exactly. But then I guess we'll see what happens next year if he does it, if he does the same exact format or not. But I mean, yeah, that's enough All Star talk. I would just say Tyler Hero won the 3-point contest. Mac McClung won the dunk contest, three-peated. He said he probably isn't gonna do it again. So hopefully next year it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be more different. And
He's gonna
then
have to do it next year
he said he was saying that he's probably gonna be his last one. This one's probably gonna be his last one. If they want him to
because
come
who
back
else is
that
gonna
bad,
sell
then he won't
tickets?
come back. Huh?
Who else is gonna sell tickets?
That's true. That's true.
If you look at the dunk contest, he's literally the only person they came to see in the dunk contest. You're
Yeah,
not gonna
Mac
get
be different.
Zion. You're not gonna get John Morant. You're not getting LeBron. Zach Levine's not doing it. Aaron Gordon's not doing it. So like, who else do they have for the dunk contest?
Well, John Morant did say and tweet that Mac McClung is gonna make him win the dunk contest. So John might be in the part of the dunk contest next year. But we don't know. Cause Jaw was talking about it on a tweet. I'm glad you brought that up when you saw Jaw. Cause Jaw, I think he tweeted on. I don't think LeBron's gonna do it. LeBron is more focused on like the playoffs and stuff. Like he was the All Star game. He didn't even play. He didn't even wear
Yeah,
the All Star uniform. He just kind of just sat there and just watched him play. He didn't really want to play. He was more focused on the playoffs and all that. But when you brought that up, Jaw did tweet on Twitter. I think the night that Mac won the dunk contest, he did say that Mac is gonna make him want to do the dunk contest. So we might see John Morant next year, and maybe we can get something with that. I doubt LeBron's gonna want to do it. Who knows though? You never know. But I have a feeling that Jaw's gonna be in that dunk contest next year. But we'll find out. We still got a good like 360 something days, so it happens again.
right.
Exactly. But yeah, that's what happened with the All Star. Oh, and then the four teams. Shaq's team won. The Shaq's OGs won. Candace's team, the Rising Star that she picked for them, they put up a good fight against the All Stars. They almost beat them, but
Oh
because they
yeah,
took
Wimby
that
got
thing,
mad.
they took that thing seriously. No, the Rising Stars like because like the way the format was when the Rising Stars played, they had a 4-team bracket. Um, and whoever won that would be Candace is gonna coach them and be their GM for that game to go up against the All Stars. So yeah, they went against Shaq's OGs. On the Rising Stars, they had Dalton Connect on there. I think they had Keontae George. Oh, I think they had Stephen Castle on that team too. But they were actually putting up a fight against All Stars. It was pretty cool to see. Like it was getting competitive. But then like when things started getting more easy, the All Stars are just doing the All Star thing. Started having fun. But I mean, it was cool to watch. But yeah, that's what happened. And then Shaq's OGs won, and then Steph Curry won MVP. So that was cool to see. But yeah, that was All Star little what's it called? Recap. There you go.
That revamp.
Yeah, the revamp, recap, all that. But anyway, since we're on the topic of NBA, playoffs are around the corner. Well, like 2 months away. But if you think about it, it's like 2 months. It's like around the corner type thing. So how we how we feeling about the all star, not the all stars. I was just talking about all stars. How are we feeling about playoffs, and who do you think is gonna make it? Like how you feel about it so far? How you feel about NBA looking? How does the whole team? How do all the teams look like? My bad, I can't English sometimes, y'all. But yeah, what you think, Dre?
Um, it depends on who can stay healthy.
Yeah,
Cause
that's true.
the Spurs just lost Wimby for the season,
Yup,
so they don't have a big man. The Knicks is
that's
dealing with
true.
injuries. Boston's
Oh yeah, that's
competing.
right.
Um, Cleveland's competing. But then after that, like The way it's going, it could be a toss up.
Really?
Like, yeah, and then but I don't know what's going on in the West. You got Dallas, you got Denver, you got the Lakers popping in and out.
Yeah,
We
the
know the
Lakers
Clippers ain't
been
really doing nothing this year.
nah. The Clippers ain't really doing too much. The Lakers been in and out, but low key, I'm looking at the score right now. Lakers in Denver. Right now, Lakers been looking pretty good. But yeah, no, you're right. It really does depend on who's healthy because you got Mavs, you got AD already in. AD's injured. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna play this week coming up or not, or if he's still gonna be out. But he had an injury. He was out with I think it was like a lower something with his lower body. I forgot what it was. But AD's out.
Oh yeah, Gafford's
Oh
out, Derek
yeah,
Lively's out.
yeah. Derek Lively is also out. I mean, I feel like they're pushing a little bit, but I don't know. How you feel about Golden State
This
though? How is Golden State looking? Golden State's looking pretty. I can't lie.
Golden
Since
State's
they
been
got
pretty good,
since they got Jimmy, they've been playing pretty good.
and Buddy Hill been stepping up lately.
Oh yeah, man. He has been. He has been definitely stepping up. Okay. But
If he was on
ever since
my
they got
fantasy
that
team, I
trade.
had to let him go. I sure did. I had to get him up out of there.
Hey man, that's valid. It really be like that for real. But I mean, yeah, we got Golden State looking. Miami Heat, my Heat ain't looking too good right now. I think they just won the recent game. I don't know. I think I'm not sure they clinched a spot in the playoffs, but Miami had a strong like beginning of the season, and then they started going downhill. I was like, dang, what is going on with the Heat? And Celtics,
I,
man, Celtics and Cavs are still being, they're still up there, man.
oh yeah, they're the top tier. They're the ones you gotta look out for.
Oh yeah, nah. We run into that. That's gonna be something I'm worried about. I feel like playoffs wise, especially how my Lakers been looking. We're okay. It's a little iffy right now, but it's not too bad. Luca just got traded, but like I feel like he's still adjusting to a whole different team. Got to get the team chemistry up so he can bring that bring that Luca magic out like he did when he was on the Mavs. Um, I think right now the game that they're playing right now, Luca. Last time I saw, he had 19 points, but I don't know how it is now. But I feel like Luca's adjusting pretty well. But playoffs wise, I feel like I really don't got. I feel like we really gotta. I think there's like. I was saying I was worried about Denver, and then me and my cousin were talking about it at one point, and he said I wouldn't worry about Denver. The only like real like problem or the threat is Joker. But he was saying they just gotta
Oh no,
since they're faster, since we're faster, they just gotta be faster than them. Cause they're a little slower. And we're just a fast paced team. You know what I mean?
no, there's way more people on Denver. Y'all need to worry
Hmm.
about. If y'all think it's just Joker, y'all in for a long treat. Y'all in
Nah,
there
man.
for
I
a
know they got some
long
crazy
night.
players. I know
Cause they
Jamal
got
Murray's a
Jamal
good one.
Murray.
Yeah, they got
They
Jamal Murray.
still they
Yep.
still got Russ. If Russ can
Yep.
figure out he can get it going. They got Aaron Gordon over there. Yeah,
Yep. What we
there's
do
there's,
have
there's
though is just speed. We just gotta be faster than them. They are a little slower. We're not okay, we're not they're not that slow. But that's just what we talked about. I didn't think about it because honestly, me personally, Joker was definitely one of the threats. But right when we said that, like they got Jamal Murray, like you said, they got Russ, which he could if he plays his cards right, he can really lock in and really like probably cook us, bro. But it's
right.
Denver's a struggle, but I feel like they won't. I don't know who I don't know other than Denver. I'm trying to think of who else would be like a very issue. I said OKC. OKC is also an issue, man.
Yeah, you
But then
got
you think
Denver,
about
OKC, surprise or Golden State.
yeah, Golden
Um,
State for sure.
If they can get it together,
Yeah,
Sacramento could be a
facts.
problem.
Yep.
I wouldn't say Dallas because they're dealing with a lot of injuries in the front court, so
Yeah, they
it's
got a
gonna
lot
be
of
kind of
injuries
hard for
too.
them.
Yeah, Mav
Which is
got
I
some
don't
injuries to deal with.
which is why we still don't understand why y'all traded Luca for AD. I'm like
I don't know either, man. I don't know.
y'all had Gafford before he got this was before he got injured, so he was already there. Y'all had PJ Washington, and y'all got there's one other player his name was like Nigel something.
Nigel some. I don't know his
But I'm
last name,
like
but I know what you're talking about.
y'all had bigs, and now y'all gotta stick with Clay and Kyrie, which isn't bad, but I feel like Clay isn't that Golden State Clay.
Nah. I don't think so either. At least from what I've seen, not really. But yeah. See, I didn't understand either, bro. When we traded for AD, just took AD and Max Christie to get Luca. I mean, I understand Max. Max is, I mean, he's not a big. I think he's a shooting guard, small forward. Um, I was thinking like he could have took like they could have took someone else, but we lost AD. Like I'm still not over the fact that we lost AD because I mean AD AD is one of my favorite players and he's in his prime at that. So you know I'd expect us to get some other like a few more other people, but I mean I don't
It would
know.
have
I
made
guess it
more
was just the
sense
business.
if instead of getting Max Chrissy, they should have got AD and Connect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't take Connect though. She traded with the Hornets, but I think who was it? Was it Mark Williams? Oh
Oh, it
yeah,
was
he didn't pass his
yeah.
physical. But from what I've
No,
seen, he was
which is
solid.
weird because he hasn't missed a game. Like
Yeah. That's what I was just about to
I'm like,
say, bro. I was
how
like,
he felt his physical when he was playing when he got traded, and then he came back and played against the Lakers. Like when he was able to
yeah.
go.
Honestly, I think Mark talked about it in some type of thing. I guess it was like I don't know if it was the Lakers or the Hornets that just said something. It could have been I don't know if it's Hornets or Lakers, but it could have. What I think it was is that the Hornets just said that because they don't want to get rid of Mark.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like
Nah.
y'all need a big in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all need that pick and roll with Lamelo. You
Yep.
can't get that with Connect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's probably why they did what they did and they didn't give us Mark, which is understandable. But I mean, we got the big we did get though. We got Alex Lenz. I think he's still trying to tap in with the team and log in because I feel like he's still playing like he's still playing like he was in Sacramento. But I mean, I feel like he just hasn't adjusted. But I feel like he's still playing like he played in Sacramento because it hasn't fully adjusted to the team yet. Because mind you, the Lakers is a whole different team, whole different play style, whole different playbook compared to the Sacramento Kings. So
I feel like the thing with the Lakers is they trying to do two things at once. They're
yeah,
trying
that's true.
to they're trying to utilize their stars,
Hmm.
but push their young talent at the same
Hmm.
time.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people are like, oh, Luka's been struggling since he went to the Lakers. He's not really scoring. I'm like, you got LeBron, you got Austin Reeves, and then you got Rui Hachimura,
yeah,
and then you
really.
got Luka. I'm like,
Mm.
you got multiple people shooting the ball. When
Yeah,
Luka was in Dallas, he was the first option. I'm
yeah,
not saying that he can't be the first option in LA, but I'm like, they're still trying to put AR in rotation so he can get his touches, he can get his shots up. LeBron
yeah,
got to get his shots up. Rui
Yeah.
got to get his minutes. So
Yeah.
of course, Luca is going to start shooting less and less, start passing more,
Hmm.
and try to facilitate the ball. So it's not going to be the same, which is weird because you thought that if Russ went to Denver, he'll be more of a assist player
Yeah.
than scoring player,
Right.
which would
Right.
have made sense because he could be in the pick and roll with Joker, and or he can
Hmm.
shoot out, or he can pass it out to Aaron Gordon or Jamal Murray. This man should be
Yeah.
leading the league in assists right now, being in
Hell
Denver.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, man.
Because if Denver go to like that triangle offense that the Lakers had with Shaq and Kobe, but do that with Russ and Jokic,
Oh, dude, that's gonna be
yeah, yeah,
that's
Denver will be a
scary.
problem.
Denver is gonna be a problem. So I mean, oof. Right now the NBA is looking very interesting. Our teams are looking pretty solid. Like you said, I mean Lakers are in and out, but they're still in the top five, regardless. Like we still doing our thing as is. But I mean, yeah, I mean that was that. But playoffs is around the corner, and I'm really excited. Who do you think we're gonna see in the playoffs? No, in the finals. No, I think the finals are too early. Playoffs. Let's talk about playoffs. Who do you think is gonna be in the playoffs? I feel like the
In
Lakers
the
are good. Me
playoffs,
personally, in the playoffs, yeah. I will say I feel like
um,
the Lakers will
in
be
the
up there.
West, I can see Golden State, that well
Hmm.
not in order, but Golden State, Dallas, Denver, Lakers, um, possibly Houston, possibly
Possibly Houston, yeah. Houston's pretty been
um
pretty good too.
OKC, um after that just like a toss up because like I don't know about San Antonio, I don't know about
Yeah.
Utah, um Sacramento. I don't know. After
Yeah,
that
you're
it gets
right.
like a toss up.
Yeah, after that is definitely a toss up. For the Western Conference, I agree with you on that one. I'm also scared of Houston Rockets. They can be a problem too. Well, you know what? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, no, I agree with you on the Western side. How about the Eastern Conference? I pay more
The
attention
Eastern,
to the Western Conference than the Eastern Conference, so you're like my go-to guy about that.
well, Cleveland, Boston, New York, Miami, Atlanta can squeeze in.
Hmm.
Um, who else? Who else? Who else?
You think Toronto could up there,
Toronto.
or that'd be like a toss-up?
They can make a strong push. They can make a strong push. I don't know. They have to figure themselves out. Oh, Milwaukee will definitely make
Oh,
the playoffs.
Milwaukee, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they'll definitely make it. Um, yeah. After that, it's usually like a toss up.
Just a
Cause like
toss-up.
like every year you have like those. Cause you still have the playing to think
Yeah,
about.
yeah, the play-in
So
for sure. You
after
got the
that,
play-in, the playoffs.
it gets a little tricky.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait till the play-in happens. Right now, it's still the regular season. The play-in hasn't happened yet, but it is coming. So that's very exciting. Um, to pull up. But we gon' there anything else you want to add before we switch up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give my playoff prediction. I predict it's gonna be Boston and OKC.
Boston, OKC. Okay, okay. I feel like it could be Lakers. You know what? It's crazy. I feel like it could be Boston and Lakers.
And the reason why I said OKC is because I told my cousin, well, I told a lot of people last year. I said Boston was gonna win a championship because the only team from the West that we had to worry about was Denver. But once Denver got eliminated by Minnesota, I said, yes, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Many be surprising me sometimes, man. But I, I can see that. But I feel like I think it's gonna be. I feel like it would be like Lakers and Boston. Only because if you, I'm only doing this because I'm not saying it because I'm not being biased or nothing. But it's just the way the Lakers are looking and the way they've been playing. If they keep playing the way they play and Luca is actually adjusted to the whole team, bro,
Right.
it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be a scary thing to come around. Like we're gonna be scary. It's gonna be tough. But I feel like once that happens, I feel like it could be Boston and Boston. I could even see like Cavs and like the Lakers. But who
Yeah, if it's
knows?
not Boston, it'd probably be Cavs.
If it's not
Like
Boston, it's gonna be
that's our
Cavs.
only like I'm not saying it's our only competition, but it's like the only team that in the East that I'm worried about.
Yeah, they're
Which
scary,
is weird because
man.
I was worried about New York last year,
Mm.
but then they had a bunch of injuries, so it
Oh
didn't work out
yeah,
well for them. Yeah, because
yeah.
Hartenstein got injured in the playoffs. Josh Hart got injured. Jalen Brunson broke his hand.
Oh
So
dang, yeah. Injuries suck, especially when you're in the league like that. But yeah, that's my playoff predictions. So it's either gonna be Celtics Lakers. That would be crazy, bro. Or it's gonna
right.
be Cavs and Lakers. But I mean, I agree with you on that too. It could even be OKC. So it's like Lakers and OKC or Lakers or OKC for the Western Conference, and then Cavs and Boston for the Eastern Conference. So that's what I think, and I'm very excited to see what happens. But let's switch up real quick. We're gonna switch up. So this is a crazy switch up turn of events of what we're talking about right now. Um, a few months ago, if y'all don't know, KP and Asia got their jerseys retired. That's a total turnaround from what we were just talking about.
Right.
But I know it's a crazy like topic to bounce to right after we were talking about like NBA and all that. But I want to bring that up again, even though I think it happened like 2 or 3 months ago. I only wanted to bring this up in this episode simply because I couldn't bring it up when it first happened in the first place. I had no time. I think there's a few things, uh, but it's all good. But I want to talk about them for a second. So KP, it's crazy because they both got their jerseys retired the same year. I think there was like a month apart. Was it a month apart? Is it a month apart or is it in the same month? But KP got our jersey
That I'm not
retired.
sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I was around the same time. It might have been I could have been KP. I think she got hers. If it's not the same month, KP probably got hers retired. Oh no, KP got hers retired at the end of January, and then Asia got her retired on the 2nd of February. But I want to talk about them real quick. My favorite players in the league. So I mean, KP got her jersey retired, and it was an emotional thing for me because being a KP fan and supporting her since she first got drafted into the WNBA. She's the reason why I fell in love with the WNBA, fell in love with her and her game, etc. So y'all already know that. I talked about that before. I'm not gonna keep talking about that from there. But she got her jersey retired, and I think it was really cool the way it happened because she's the first person. I think she's the first woman in UW to get her basketball jersey retired, which was really cool to see. It was an emotional thing, and that game, UW like cooked. They cooked them. Um, UW's pretty cool. I don't watch them all the time, but when I do watch them, they're pretty good. But I just thought it was a special moment for KP. She's like achieved so much during her career. So it was really nice to see. It was an emotional thing. I can't lie. But and how'd you feel about KP getting her jersey retired?
I felt it was great for her. It was actually great timing because
Right.
it actually brought more light to Washington, which I feel
Mm-hmm.
kind of gets lost in the shuffle when it comes to female sports because they're not really one of the Washington is more of a football school,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
their
yeah.
basketball team doesn't really get talked about a lot,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you have to deal with other teams like USC, UCLA, Notre Dame. So they kind
Yeah,
of get pushed in the back burner. So it was like it was amazing for them to be able to showcase their skills and be able to get back to one of their best players to ever put on a Washington jersey.
yeah. It was definitely it was definitely like a very emotional thing. So I understand why she felt the way she felt over there, and I can see why I just felt as emotional as that because being put in the back burner, they don't really know much. I didn't know much about UW until KP, to be honest. So it was you were right. You're right. It was like perfect timing for Washington for sure. Like that was just really touching. I just want to touch on that real quick. It was really special. And I'm really proud of KP. And I'm so excited to see what else she got in store for the rest of her WNBA season because she is very talented and she just knows what's up. And but yeah, that's all I can bring about, KP's little jersey retirement. And I'm glad you brought that up with it being happening with it happening at the perfect time. So, yeah. And dang, another special moment that happened within like a week's time was Asia, I think a week. It might have been a week or a week or a few weeks after KP got her jersey retired. Oh, wait, before I get to that. Oh yeah, UW went crazy. They had like a 10 forever on the little court. When I saw that, I was like, dang, they went crazy. Like that's like the coolest thing ever I've ever seen. Like I was not expecting that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that real quick. But yeah, but within the same like couple of weeks, I feel like I think 2 3 weeks later, Asia got her jersey retired at South Carolina, which is also another special thing, which was just crazy. You know how we both know Asia's emotional, the
Right.
way she is, but we love her for that. But nah, that was special for Asia too. And if y'all didn't see her get her jersey retired, she had a hard launch on her and Bam's relationship. I don't like talking about it too much. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but I just thought it was like the cutest thing that she's ever said. I don't remember the exact words she said, but she did talk about how it was she talked about her speech. Like she's just happy and grateful. She's just grateful and blessed to have people she cares about watching her get her jersey retired. And she brings up my favorite Olympian. And Bam was at that ceremony. Bam and her, they had like matching outfits. It was like it was just the cutest thing ever. Like yeah, dang. But I feel like it was a good time for Asia. Asia has achieved so much in her career that I was just waiting for the moment for her to like get her that jersey retired at South Carolina. She's she's just a goat, man. She's gonna be a legend. But I think that thing was really special. How'd you feel about Asia getting her jersey retired? Well, what do you got to say about all that?
Me personally, I feel like it was well deserved. The years that she put in with South Carolina, the hard work and dedication, it just made perfect sense for her to get her jersey retired, especially while
Right,
Don Stanley is still there.
right.
You don't want to wait too long on that. You gotta strike that while it's hot,
Yeah,
especially with her
facts.
being able to go back and spend time with people that she was able to ball out with. Cause
Yeah,
I feel like sometimes people get their flowers a little too late where
yeah.
they don't have time to enjoy them. So it
Mhm.
makes sense for like Kelsey Plum to get her jersey retired, Asia Wilson get her jersey retired, Caitlin Clark getting her jersey retired, while it's like hot
Yeah.
and fresh. You don't want to
Right.
be like, oh, in 2058, and then all of a sudden, oh, we're gonna be, you're gonna be like, who is that?
Right. Exactly.
So it's something that I love to see. Like people are still able to get their flowers and enjoy them while they
Mhm.
can.
Yeah.
And plus
Exactly.
it's motivation for people that's inspiring to be them. They get to
Mhm.
enjoy that. Now you can watch
Facts.
the little girls that's in middle school, high school, or even former teammates
Right.
that's pushing. It gives them motivation to keep going and strive to one day have their jersey retired.
I like that answer. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But at the same time, make sure you got a good number. That's all I'm saying. Because
That's very
if
true.
if you play basketball and they talking about retiring your number 97, mm, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know how I feel about that being the number,
Yeah,
but no,
yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna look at me your jersey like they got my jersey in the Raptors was at 88, 88.
88. What? What
You
kind
sure
of number?
is this football or basketball? Oh, it's basketball. What?
Right. No, exactly. I agree with you, and I'm really glad you brought that up. Um, they both, all three of them, at that. When they all deserve to get their flowers, and I mean, especially given what they all been through, exactly, and then it was just special because if you think about it, that's where they started and told themselves like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in the WNBA," just for them to be as good as they are now. Like that's just
Right,
a special thing. Like they're going back to where everything started. Like KP is going back to UW where she started, where she was like, she even told herself. I know she said it one time. Like she was like, she said, I think when she was young, she was telling her mom, she was like, oh, I'm gonna go in the WNBA, and then she just worked herself off, like blood, sweat, and tears. I've been seeing all this stuff. I'm like, dang, she really, really pushed through, and she like went through all this, and she was, and at that, KP was going through a lot growing up, man. So just going into college and just doing something that you're stri- that you strive that you're striving to do, and just telling yourself a manifesting like, oh, I'm gonna be in the WNBA, like everything that KP went through growing up. uh and it was just, it's a lot it's a lot. So doing being able to do that, going back to where she started. I think she had like what was the record? She had like a score. She had the highest scoring record in UW, and then I think Caitlin Clark broke it like a little like while she was in there. But I mean, she made some history over there. Like forever 10 is what they all say. So that's special. And then
oh
at
yeah,
that, I mean, yeah. So that's new with KP. So I'm really proud of her for that. And Asia, man, like I said before, she's going back to where she started. And then before that, I read her book. And if y'all don't know, I have her book right here. Y'all should really read this book. This book is nice. You like this book is good. Um, I've been listening to it and reading it. Like I'm probably gonna listen to this on, in the airport when I'm flying or before I fly out. I'm probably gonna read into this. But I mean, uh Asia didn't even want to do basketball at all. She just didn't like it. She said it in her book. She just didn't like basketball. She's like, oh, I don't want to do this like all sweaty and all that. She didn't want to do all that. But she ended up doing it anyways and became one of the best players to ever play in South Carolina Gamecocks basketball. So I mean, that was probably like the most special one for her also. Like, yeah, I mean, dang man, you pretty much said everything about Asia and KP's jersey retirement. You took that all out of my mouth. That was real. That's real. But yeah, I
right.
mean, before we switch up one more time, I highly recommend y'all getting that book, Dear Black Girls by Asia Wilson. It's really good. And I gotta finish that. I learned a lot about her and all that. So yeah. On to the next. What was okay. So Unrivaled has happened recently. Well, obviously it's back up. They had a one-on-one tournament. Um, who won Fee won the Nafisa Collier won
Oh
the
yeah.
one-on-one tournament. I didn't tune into that. I think I've only tuned into the game that Jackie was playing. Um, but I mean, she did her thing, man. She did her thing. She tried her best. She didn't get it, but she like, I think she like fell out. She like fell with because she was still injured at the time, and she still went back up and kept playing. But
Right.
yeah, the one-on-one tournament, I didn't really tune in too much of it, but I did tune in a little bit. So that happened, and Nafisa won the one-on-one tournament, and then they
I'm
went right
surprised
back.
Deanna got cooked
You
like
s-
that.
you said what?
I said I'm surprised Deanna got cooked like that, bro. She didn't
Dude,
do
I
a
know.
Dang.
I was like, dang man,
He
that's
went out there and dropped the
insane.
same amount of points I did.
That'd be, yo, it'd be like that for real. Nah, that I can't believe she got cooked like that either. But I might have to go back and go rewatch it on HBO Max. And you know, see how that thing goes down. But the one-on-one tournament is good. It was I watched it a little bit, so it was cool to watch. I'm glad they added that little format during the unrivaled season, inaugural season. And so Fee won that. And but now we're back unrivaled. So 3v3, right back to it. Playoffs for that season is coming. But Laces, man, my Laces, they are not doing. Dude, I think half the team is already has been injured.
Right.
Like they had a very hot start. Um, they had a very hot, nice, clean start, and they were undefeated, or as undefeated as they were with Lunar Owls. But injuries started happening. Jackie was out for most of it. She played, I think a little more middle of the season. She did play like a game or two, just for her to like just for her to go right back to sit on the bench with her injury. Whatever she had dealt with in the Olympics, bro, has really like has been taking a huge toll on her. So she's been out for almost the whole season, and the season's like playoffs
Right.
kicking in, and I'm like, dang man. I think the only people on the only like laces that we got, the only people on the laces that's really like playing that was on the original team before we got the relief players and all that is Kayla McBride and Stephanie Dolson. That's it. And then we got Natisha hiding. We got Natisha. I think they got her from as a free agent thing. She's not a relief player. I think she's an actual like team on the laces. But then we got all these relief players, and then I was like, dang, like the laces they just been going through a lot. Like I don't know if they're gonna make it to the playoffs. um, but no, how did you feel about Unrivaled? To be honest, I haven't tuned in too much because work has been getting in the way and a lot of stuff's happening. Like I'm packing from Miami. I'll be getting there soon. But yeah, from what you've like been caught up with, how do you feel about Unrivaled so far?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster when it comes to fandom
Man, I
because
know, right?
because because we just won tonight, and I feel if we can just take from this game as motivation, we 3-6. I don't care. We
Right.
won. We won our third game of the season. We can still possibly make the playoffs. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. And if we
Facts.
can sneak into the playoffs, we can be like 2007 Golden State when they got when they got I think it was Dallas got them up out the first round, but they
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to. We can do something.
I
That's
believe
all I'm
that.
saying.
Fandom has been being also a fan to me. Yeah, it has definitely been an emotional roller coaster, bro. I was like, what is going on? Like I didn't watch that game today. I might have to rewatch it, but yeah, no, when you were right. Like it's a roller coaster with that team, man. And then you got Lunar Owls. You know who else has been coming? Who's been doing pretty good though? The
Who?
Rose. The Rose.
Oh yeah,
The
Angel Reese is out
Rose.
there. Somebody done
She
made her mad or
hooping.
something. I don't know what. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on
she's
over
over there
there.
hooping, man. They gave Lunar Hours their first L. I was so
She had
happy. I
like
was like, he took an
did
undefeated
she have?
team.
I think she had 22 points and 21 rebounds.
Yeah, she had a double double that game.
She
It
was
was
she
like
was out
that. She was hooping, bro. She was hooping.
she was
And you
out
got
there
Chelsea
balling.
Gray, and you got the point guard doing her little point guard things. And she's not just making plays, bro. She's scoring points too. Like the way I seen her play, I was like, Chelsea, man. And it's making me feel so much better about how the season's gonna be happening, which we'll get to very soon because point guard Chelsea finna be coming back home. at peak fitness, bro. She gonna be at peak, bro. She's been cooking out there.
Right?
She's been doing the point guard thing she's always doing, bro. Like it was just it made me so happy. I was like, oh, come on, Charles, come on, Charles. But I mean, yeah. Unrivaled has been very, very solid so far. I mean, other than the laces, we going through it right now. We had all these injuries. Half the team's already out. We're getting relief players, and I'm like, dang, like we just lost today. Unfortunately, by a lot. And we play again on Monday, which I will be at in person. So we'll see how that game goes. Um, but yeah, man, I am excited for Unrivaled and the playoffs. I still feel like the Laces can make it to the playoffs if they, if, we because if you think about it, we still got Kayla McBride and we still got Stephanie Dolson.
Oh
We
yeah,
got Mick
Taylor McBride is
buckets.
a beast.
Yeah, man, she is a beast. Like I mean I don't think I saw that game today because I was so busy with packing. But I'll have to tune in again. But yeah, we still got
I
Mick
was
buckets
sleep.
on there. He was sleep. I was just
I
busy
was sleep. I
packing.
ain't gonna hold you up.
Yeah, they got we still got some beasts on our team. So we'll see what happens Monday, which I will be in person, and I'll find out in person and see how that goes. Um, but before we end this episode, I want to talk about one more thing. But before that, did you want to add anything else before to go on to the last topic?
Um, actually, I just hope that we have fun for the rest of the season. I hope the players can become healthy so they can be able to
Yeah.
help their team make a playoff push
Yup.
and have fun and stay competitive. It's the first season. It's going well. We just gotta
Yup.
keep the
Yup.
pedal to the metal.
Yup. Keep on doing your thing. But before we end this episode, since we're talking about the WNBA, the WNBA season is coming up. It's pretty much around the corner as well. It's starting around the same time the playoffs are starting, the NBA, which is exciting, and I'm very excited for the WNBA season. I know we talked about this the other day, but which teams are you excited to see this upcoming W season?
Ooh, we got Phoenix. I want to see what New York does as a defending champion because I know everybody's going to be hunting for them.
Yep.
I want to see I want to see how Atlanta does after the free agency. Indiana
Yeah.
is about to be nasty.
Oh yeah,
I ain't I
Indiana's
ain't
gonna
trying to
be.
I ain't trying to go up against them. I feel like they trying to get the Avengers out there going on or something. Um, of course, Sparks. You know,
Sparks are
I
freaking
I
stacked.
got to look out for my Ray Burrell. You know,
Oh yeah, man, Sparks are gonna
um,
be stacked.
I want to see what the lace. I want to see what the Aces look like. What their total format going to look at. It's definitely a lot of changes going on over
Yeah.
there. Um, I want to see what Seattle does after Jewel Lloyd left. Like,
Mm.
it's a lot to look forward to this season. A lot of new
Oh
faces
yeah.
in different places. A lot of teams done got better. A lot of teams got a little, wouldn't say worse, but
They just went down a
they're
little
not
bit.
doing good.
Yeah, they're just not doing too
Yeah,
good.
I want to see how Connecticut does after losing almost everybody.
I know, bro. They lost everybody, which sucks. And then we got a new expansion team happening. We got the
Oh
Valkyries.
yeah,
Ooh, that's gonna be exciting to watch that too.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm gonna watch Golden State to just watch them. Like I honestly don't have no expectations for them because
No, I feel that.
I feel like when you get a new team, their first season should be like a fill out stage to see like how the team. It should be more team oriented goals. Like your first
Yeah,
goal should be like to make the playoffs. Your goal should be how y'all gel as a team.
yeah.
Y'all gotta because y'all gonna go through the ups and downs and stuff. Because I remember when the Charlotte Bobcats first went to the NBA and everybody was excited for them, and I'm like,
Mhm.
y'all gotta give these teams time to get adjusted,
Yeah.
and it's taking one game at a time and just get a feel for it. I know these players
Right.
have been in the W for a minute, but not together as this team. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them a season or two before I make my judgment, which
Yeah, I feel
I
that.
feel like it's fair.
Yeah, no, that's valid. No, I agree with you on that one. I'm very excited. I'm excited for the Aces. We recently got some training contracts. We signed like two people to a training contract. So I'm excited to see what happens. And and we're not, and those people who say we're rebuilding, no, we are not rebuilding. We just have a whole new, the only thing that's really changing really is just really just our starting lineup, to be honest. And the bench ain't, I don't think the bench has changed too much. I mean, it's just slightly different, but but with the trading contracts that we got with these people that signed, um, it all depends on I'm just thinking that it just depends on who we gonna cut, who we're gonna keep. But so I'm excited to see how my aces are doing. I think, we're still definitely contenders for the championship. Again, I'm pretty sure we're coming back for blood, bro. We are. I'm pretty sure we're coming back for blood. So I'm excited to see how my team goes. I'm excited to see the Sparks as well. You know, I cannot turn on my girl KP. Y'all know that. After that whole trade happened, like that team is stacked. So I'm excited to see how they play. I'm looking forward. I mean, I'm looking forward to watching Golden State. Like you said, I don't think they're gonna contend for the playoffs, but I want to see how they are and how they do play. And I already claimed them on my other team because you can never go wrong with them. They got Kate Martin on that team. They got Tiffany on that team. Like they got my favorite players on that team. I'm excited to see Indiana too. Like you said, they're gonna be. They got some good thing going on. Seattle. I wonder how that's gonna go down as well. So I'm pretty much like what you said is what I pretty much is what I'm also looking forward to. But I think I'm really more. I'm looking forward to the Aces the most because we got some crazy changes this year. Um, it's gonna be very interesting to see what my team got. I'm excited to see them play. It's gonna be a very exciting season. Like these teams that's happening, like all the pickups, all the free agents for every team, like that's gonna be exciting. And New York, I'm gonna be honest, and I know we've both said this. I don't think they're gonna win back to back. I
Oh yeah,
don't
teams
think
are
they're
getting
gonna win
too
back to
good.
back. What
If
happened?
they do, it's going to. I think the teams are getting too good. If they do,
Oh yeah.
it's going to be way harder than last year.
Oh yeah. Way more harder than last year. Everyone's moved differently. The Aces aren't the same for sure. And if you think about it, especially with these changes in trades, I even think the Sparks have a chance to get the championship this year.
Oh yeah,
They definitely got a chance. If you think you got KP over there, you got De'Erica over there, and you got Ray, you got you got Cameron Brink
Cam's
over
coming
there.
back.
Yeah, you got that going there. Who else you got over there? Um, dang, De'Erica. There's KP, Ray, Cameron. Oh, Rakia. Forget about Rakia. You
Yeah.
also got Rakia. You also got Rakia. I just think the Sparks even have a chance to get a championship this year, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. But I mean, yeah, that's that, man. I'm just really excited. All I've been thinking about is the WNBA season. Like, I'm just so excited to go watch my girls play on that court again. And I'm excited for us to go to these home games and seeing how different our team's gonna be looking. It's gonna be an exciting season. But before we wrap up this episode here, there anything else you want to add?
Um. Oh yeah. Celeste Taylor is back with Phoenix. She signed a training camp contract,
Yes,
so she's
sir.
back on the
That's right.
squad.
Yes, sir. Are you excited about your
It's
Phoenix?
going down. I'm
You
oh
excited
Phoenix, it's gonna be good this year. It's gonna
about
be good. It's gonna feel so good to watch the Mercury this year. I know I've been
Hey.
hard. I know I've been hard on them the past couple seasons. I know,
You still riding with your
but
Phoenix.
but but we about to be in this redemption mode, and I'm about to be good. I'm about to be watching every game. Well, not watching every game, but I'm about to be checking the scores for every game. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be back on my stuff.
Yes,
It's gonna
sir.
be a
Yes,
good
sir.
season. Whatever
Oh
happens,
yeah.
happens. I'm just gonna ride until the wheels fall off, and then guess what? When the wheels fall off, we're gonna put some more back on.
You riding for your Phoenix. I like that. I like that. That's how I feel about my aces, man. I'm despite all of our changes, I ride with my aces till the day I die, bro. You see the back thing? You see the back thing back here? I got all this stuff. I ride with them till the
Man,
wheels fall off, like I did at the semis when we lost. I did not leave that arena until they all walked out. But this season is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna try to go to every Aces home game that falls on the day I'm off. That's that. I am not gonna go back on my word. To I'm not gonna go to every home game, but I'm gonna try to go to as many home games as I can this year than I did last year. But I'm very excited
right.
for the season. This is gonna be so fun. Before that comes around, we gonna see what happens in the NBA playoffs, how our team's doing for that. And yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. We did yap a little bit. We did talk a lot. Um, but I'm very excited. We're both very excited for all these like the WNBA season coming up, except for the playoffs, like all that. But we hope y'all. Well, I hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend, wherever y'all watching this. I'm gonna get ready. Not get ready, but I'm gonna get ready to head to get ready to fly out to Miami. I'll catch me there. Um, but yeah, is there anything else you want to add before we end it here?
Yeah, safe travels, have fun, enjoy
Thank
Miami.
you, bro. Appreciate
Make
you,
sure you get
man.
you a couple autographs out there.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna do what I
Enjoy the
can when
lay of
I'm
the
out there.
land. Listen, fill your whole phone. You might have to get a whole new phone. Fill that mug up with all the photos you can get. Cause that's exactly what I do. Oh,
That's why I
and
got two phones, bro.
I have my Angel Reese cereal box somewhere over here. I'm taking that mug to the game with me, and I'm gonna try to get that mug autographed.
Yo, word for sure. All right, man. I will talk to you when I come back, and I hope everyone listening and who listening, watching, hearing this, enjoy this episode. This is a little longer, but I mean, yeah, we'll be back in within a week's time. We'll see y'all soon. But y'all, do y'all thing, keep doing your thing, have a good rest of your weekend, and yeah, we gotta be out of here, man.
We out.
Yes, sir.